In today's video, you need to take a day off.
All by myself.
What's going on, guys? This is Paul Rebella from ProPhysique.com. Welcome to today's video. Got a little bit of energy. It's going to be my old style rant video. First things first, what are you doing this Saturday? Get your butt to Austin, Texas, June 10th. Nick Bare, we're doing a seminar for free. Nick's gym, and there's going to be some really cool people there I can't wait to meet up with. Silent Mike is going to be there. Russ Swole, who I've never met. Of course, Nick Bare and Preston Bare and George Rosado, aka Fitness IQ. And I just found out Brian DaCosta is going to be there. That jacked monkey. I'm going to be angry how lean and jacked he is. I'm going to have to wear lots of baggy clothing around these people because they're all really strong and jacked. But it's going to be a fun time. So come on out for a free event. For the specifics, my man Chad is going to put the link in the description box. So come out and let's hang out and talk about powerlifting and life. And then second of all, every now and then someone will say, "Hey Paul, I like your shirt." Well, if you go to teamProPhysique.com, you can get one. I got like 8 of them. I don't buy lots of clothes. I just kind of get them because I think they're fun. They got my logo on the back. So if you like Pro Physique or me or whatever, just go there and get a shirt. But let's get into the video today because, as you know, I think my favorite thing to talk about is something that kind of becomes a recurring theme. It's something that I answer in my emails a lot. And so today, I drove to the University of South Florida for a strength and conditioning class, and we talked about hormones. And in the discussion about hormones, we talked a lot about some of the hormones that get elevated when you've been training. And we talked a little bit about overtraining and what are some of the signs of overtraining and the difference between overreaching, which is a planned overtraining phase, and just overtraining in general and being kind of chronically fatigued. And so something that's been going on with my clients and my people that I work with and even myself is the lack of rest, the lack of recovery. We tend to be hyper driven when we're in this sport, when we're in this lifestyle. More is better. But it's not always the case. You see, my friend Ray, my client Ray, was stuck at a body weight for a little while, and he had been. I said, send me your schedule, Ray, and he looked at I wrote it. It was 14 days straight. He had been doing like double cardio or training or something every single day. I said, Ray, take 2 days off. Woke up 4 pounds lighter on that third day. You need to recover. Or you need to rest. Your body is only able to positively adapt to training when it's allowed to recover, right? And so that means something different for everybody. I'm not expecting everyone out here to go take a day off, 2 days off, 3 days off, a week off. Hell, I'm the worst one. I literally have to go to say to myself, when's the last time I took a day off at times? And sometimes it's been 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row that I've been training and pretty hard. What's nice about these trips, like the trip that I'm taking to Austin, Texas for this free seminar June 10th, Nick Bare, is that it kind of forces me to take a day off. So tomorrow I get up very early. Me and Chad, we're getting on a flight. We're flying to Texas. Chad, insert some cool flight stuff. And I don't really want to think about training. I don't want to stress about it. I'm going to bring all my stuff. And if we get to Texas and Nick has some stuff planned and we go out to eat and we go to his gym and we get to train, that's great. But if we don't, it really allows me the mental freedom to say, okay, this is where I can take a day off. Maybe Saturday I take it off. Maybe Sunday. Whatever it is, I don't stress too much about it because I've been doing this for 20 plus years. But what I find is with the people I'm working with towards competing, they're working on a very specific strength adaptation they want, a very specific goal for the summer, for a wedding. They get in a routine of just always training, right? And so there are so many positives to training, but you can actually do too much. And so let's talk about what are some of the signs that you should look for if it's time for you to take a day off or 2 days off. I really love telling some people to take 2 days off. No cardio, no training. Lay on your couch, watch a movie, go for a walk, but nothing excessive. No training or nothing intensity based. And here's why. Some of the signs to look for that you might be training too much or overtraining. I mean, obviously decreased performance. If you notice that the weights just are starting to feel heavy and are not being able to move like they used to, great sign. You know, things you probably don't track, but an elevated resting heart rate, an elevated resting body temperature, these are things that, you know, kind of you would notice in a lab if they were happening, but you probably won't notice to yourself. But the biggest one that I find is lack of motivation. When someone tells me, I am just miserable going into the gym, I'm not looking forward, I'm tired. Well, your body has a defense mechanism. It's telling you in its own way, don't go to the gym. You need a day off. So that lack of motivation is actually a good thing if you listen to your body, take a day off, take 2 days off, and then on that third day or the next day, you're excited to get back into the gym. And so it's something I've had to tell myself. Taking 1 or 2 days off and I get back in the gym and I feel great. I feel like I'm able to make progress and adapt. And it's not just muscle. So when we think about all the things that are going on in our body, you know, our goal is like we need to train the muscle to make it grow. But you also have to consider the soft tissues. Things like tendons, things like ligaments, things like bone. All these tissues need time to regenerate and heal. So if you're constantly beating up the soft tissues of the body, the bone, ligaments, the tendons, and you're constantly sore muscled, this is where you can run into some injuries, right? This is where you can get some tears, some sprains. You know, a lot of people get like tendonitis in certain areas of their body, elbows and shoulders. And the elbows and shoulders, these are kind of movements that happen even on lower body days, upper body days, and they get, you know, overuse injuries from not actually allowing the body to rest and recover. So hopefully this kind of clears the air. Coach Paul has given you permission. Take a damn day off. Take 2 days off. Plan it. Look at the last time you took a day off. And I don't mean like, oh, I only did cardio. I only ran intervals. I only, you know, hiked to the top of a mountain. No, I only did 3 sets of squat this day. No, I'm talking about literally zero, nothing. Go to a movie, you know, turn on your Netflix, whatever it may be. Learn how to play a song on the guitar. Whatever it is, just stay out of the gym for a couple days. Get a little bit extra sleep, right? That's another thing you can look for. If your sleep patterns have been disrupted, that's another sign of overtraining in some people. So just kind of pay attention to the big picture. I know we can get bogged down in waking up, looking on the scale, hitting our meals, get to the gym, repeat. And you kind of get into this pattern. And I'm as guilty of it as anyone. And something I've really found beneficial for myself and my clients is just taking a little bit of time off, allowing the body to recover, not feeling guilty about it, not feeling like, should I be doing more? Should I be doing more? Am I doing everything I possibly can? There are situations where we may need to run you into the ground to reach your goal, depending on what the goal is and the timeline and what kind of athlete you are. But in general, rest is an essential part. And I know it's something you think about, and I think about it all the time too. Like, oh yeah, I should probably rest, but I just get caught into that daily routine of doing my thing, and it becomes a lack of rest. And so, again, I just think it's something that it's very important. I wanted to address it because it's something that's been coming through. It's a recurring theme in my emails. And if it's a recurring theme with my clients, there's a good chance it's a recurring theme with you. All right, guys. Hopefully this video helped. My man Chad has been killing these videos. So please give a thumbs up for Chad. And everybody comment Chad for president. He's coming with me this weekend to Texas. Next weekend to Chicago for Junior Nationals. And then I'm sending him home. But don't worry. We're not done yet. We got the next thing planned already. He's going to be with me in Los Angeles in July. So we're going to do some fun things coming up. But yeah, give some love for Chad Nutter. And I will talk to you guys on Saturday.
Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see it shine, 'cause we're golden.